Welcome, everyone. My name is Maria del Carmen Rodriguez. I'm the co-founder of Soul Care Love, LLC, with my life and business partner, Calvin Young. Between the two of us, we have facilitated sound healing from the East Coast to the West Coast. Locally, we have been in nonprofits, corporations, universities. I've done sound healing in, we've done it at healthcare agencies, and we're really blessed with much gratitude. Have a host of different other venues that we've been invited to facilitate sound healing. We also do private sessions as well as one-on-one sessions as well. So sound healing to me, it's very much of normalcy from birth, I would say. Much of my time I spent back home, meaning Mainland, Puerto Rico. My family lives on what I consider as a sacred family mountain, and the main family home is on the peak of the mountain. And if you think of a Christmas tree, all of the other families' homes are well positioned all the way down to the bottom of the mountain. And when I was younger, I actually took for granted the powers of sound and how it was practiced by my elders. They just had the natural ability, innate ability to understand sound and how sound can be healing. So I took much of those natural instincts of where to sit, because it was the peak of the mountain. The front of the house is very mountainous. We're right by the ocean. So if you can imagine the waves, the frequencies, the harmonies, that just in its natural state, what that sounds like, it was a form of a natural form of just calming self when we were angry, sad, or fearful of something. I quickly learned once I was on the mainland between, the states of Connecticut and in New York, that when I would bring these resources into conversations, it was really foreign and no one really understood what I was speaking of. So I quickly learned that, those conversations or these practices were to be spoken back home and not on the mainland. Well, look at us here. For myself, fast forward today, I would say about 10 years ago, just out of coincidence, I was visiting a friend and I saw my very first crystal singing bowl. And I asked my friend, well, what is that? And she says, oh, it's a singing bowl. And when she began to play it, just immediately my eyes just roll up. And I just had a really knot in my throat, and it brought me shivers, because I understood what that sound was and where it came from and what it was supposed to do. And therefore, I started my research on what is a crystal ball, what is sound healing in the terms used in more on the mainland. And I started to attend sound healing sessions myself, and how it helped me also through some sensitive transformations that I've had in the last 10 years. So I wanted to give that gift on to others, and I became a practitioner. And since then, facilitating sound healing has become a passion of mine in this curated space that we have named or labeled sound healing sessions. For me, it's bringing the sounds from the mountains to the mainland. And my goal one day is to bring the mainland back to the mountain. So with that said, sound healing in it of itself, once we have relaxed ourselves and allowed ourselves to take in the vibrations and the harmony and the sounds that these instruments give to us as a beautiful gift. What happens is, just like if we fill up a cup of water, and if I were to play these sounds, and you would see the water vibrate. Well, we're made up of 80% water, right? So that's exactly what's happening within ourselves when a practitioner starts playing the singing bowls. We inside as humans, things starts to shift, things are moving, emotions start to flow, old trauma, old memories that we haven't visited in a very long time just start to decay off our bones. They either loosen off our bones or they fall off. And it's in that state, that theta state, through the brain waves that there's the meditation the formation starts to form. And that's where the healing process begins. And so each sound healing session that one is attend is going to be different from the previous one. My very first one, I'd have to say, was not a good experience. I didn't walk out feeling zen, but I learned that what the place was, all of those emotions had decayed and loosened, and I didn't know what to do with it. So lucky for me, I didn't give up, and I continued with the sound healing sessions until I became, understood what was happening. And I tapped into the 7 chakras and became centered. And when it came to my throat chakra, I was able to speak my truth. So today, I really just want you to take it in. If it's your first time, just relax, be open to receive the sounds, be open to understand or try not to understand what's happening at the moment, just organically. Listen to the music, listen to the sounds, and let it do the work for you. It is a little different. I mentioned music earlier. It is a little different from when you actually listen to music. Although music on the radio that we all love is therapeutic in and of itself. I know when I listen to a particular song or songs, it brings me right back to prom. I know what I wore, what happened, and then, beautiful night and so forth with my friends. But these vibrations, these sounds take it down to an even deeper cellular level. And that's where we start to unpack our truth, unpack all of those memories that we've packed away because we have a life to live, children to feed, a household to carry, our jobs in and of itself. So today, right now, this moment, is your time that you're giving yourself to just lay back or sit back and relax, take in the vibrations, the harmony, let yourself free, and maybe travel a little bit from within and see where it takes you. Thank you. At this time, I want to invite you back into the space. Any emotions, old memories that may have come up for you, please honor them. If you're comfortable enough to have closing your eyes, you're welcome to open your eyes at your own peace. Hopefully, you are able to receive the vibrations, the harmony from within. Sometimes during that state of release, we may release in a form of tears, which is perfectly fun. Sometimes individuals fall asleep if they go right into that delta state with the brain waves. That's okay too. The important thing is that you took this time for you to go so within. The name of our LLC is Soul Care and Love. Now, we chose that name on purpose. Many of us are used to saying self-care, which is very important, and I do self-care myself. But my definition of self-care is really, it's a temporary thing. For instance, it's a very external thing for me. It's when, we get our nails done, we get our hair done, go for a massage. All of those external factors, that to me is what defines self-care. And it requires maintenance. So it's only temporary, right? So you have to go back to revisit those feelings of feeling fresh and renewed. But when you do soul care, you're going within. You're tapping into those old childhood traumas or old memories that we've packed away, that we think we've packed away forever, but certain things during the course of the day, whether at home or speaking with someone, something at work may act as a trigger, and those traumas revisit you. So soul care is doing or practicing modalities like sound healing, something that can cleanse you from within. In that way, you're able to process those unprocessed traumas once and for all. And it doesn't require maintenance, only management. Therefore. So I hope you follow us, myself and my life and business partner, Calvin Young. My name is Maria del Carmen Rodriguez, certified sound healer. And I am very honored and grateful to bring the gift that was given to me and for me to share to you tonight. Thank you.